Hey there, welcome back to the Temple of the Holy Beard. I'm Pastor Dave. Thanks for tuning in. This second video today, I hope you caught the last one. This is an add-on to it, I guess you could say. Another similar. Again, I'm gonna read an article I picked up online rather than writing it completely from scratch, but I am doing some paraphrasing and added on some of my own commentary in there, so it's not a 100%. But let's hope we don't get any copyright infringement issues from this. So again, talking about TikTok, and let me know in the comments what you think. If you use it or someone you know uses it, wonder how popular it is. It looks like it's pretty popular, but it's also catching some much needed attention from the authorities. So this article today comes from nextgov.com, written by a man named Frank Kongel. I'm assuming he goes by man. It's titled, it was released today, December 13th, 2022 at 11:57 a.m. Eastern Time. This is titled, Lawmakers Introduce a Bill to Ban TikTok in the United States. So if you caught my last video, that was specifically about Texas and other states, mainly about Texas, but this is the United States as a whole. Lawmakers introduced bill to ban TikTok in the United States. And again, I'm paraphrasing it. It said, now TikTok is a threat to national security threat, according to lawmakers on both sides of the political aisle. On Tuesday, December 13th, Senator Marco Rubio, a Republican from Florida, introduced a bipartisan legislation that would ban the popular app TikTok from operating within the United States because of national security concerns. Hope you caught my last video. I touched on it. This touches on a little bit more. Put the two together, you'll have a pretty good picture. Anyway, Rubio's bill, called the Averting the National Threat of Internet Surveillance, opposing censorship and influence, and algorithmic learning by the Chinese Communist Party, or, easier to say, the Antisocial CCP Act, already has bipartisan support in the House, with Representatives Mike Gallagher, Republican from Wisconsin, and Raja Krishnamurthy, I might have said that wrong, apologies if I did, Raja Krishnamurthy, Democrat from Illinois, authoring companion legislation. Basically, that means they worked together on it. They each kind of drafted their own part, and then it got put together. Rubio said, quote, the federal government has yet to take a single meaningful action to protect American users from the threat of TikTok. This isn't about creative videos. This is about an app that is collecting data on tens of millions of American children and adults every day. We know it's used to manipulate feeds and influence elections. We know it answers to the People's Republic of China. There is no more time to waste on meaningless negotiations with a CCB puppet company. It's time to ban Beijing-controlled TikTok for good, end quote. Now, TikTok is owned by Chinese parent company named ByteDance. Numerous federal officials, including FBI Director Chris Wray, have testified that the Chinese Communist Party has authority over all Chinese companies, which, quote, allows them to manipulate content and, if they want to use it for influence operations. Think about that, end quote. Think about that. It allows them to manipulate content, which, and if they want to, use it for influence operations. Now, Raja Krishnamurthy, Democrat from Illinois, said in a statement, quote, at a time when the Chinese government party and our other adversaries abroad are seeking any advantage they could find against the United States through espionage and mass surveillance, it is imperative that we do not allow these hostile powers to potentially control social media networks that could easily be weaponized against us, end quote. This year, TikTok overtook Google as the most popular website in the world. Think about that. TikTok is now the most popular website in the world this year. Despite concerns over the app's ability to track users because of its connections to China, several federal agencies have banned the use of the video application over security concerns, and Congress has pressed the company's leaders about the spread of extreme content on its platform. Recently, several states have moved to ban TikTok from state agencies and work devices, such as Texas, South Dakota, I believe it was, Maryland, a couple of others. TikTok, however, argues that lawmaker concerns are not rooted in fact. Basically, they say we're just being conspiracy theorists, and they're saying their lawmakers are just making stories up and just assuming the worst. But they're, supposedly an honest company. In a September 14th testimony before the state Homeland Security, I'll restart that. In September 14th testimony before the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee, TikTok Chief Operating Officer Vanessa Pappas said the Chinese government exercises influence over TikTok, quote, in no way, shape, or form, end quote. Lawmakers, however, aren't buying it. Then Mike Gallagher, Republican from Wisconsin, said TikTok is digital fentanyl that's addicting Americans, collecting troves of their data and censoring their news. Allowing the app to continue to operate in the U.S. would be like allowing the USSR to buy up the New York Times, Washington Post, and major broadcast networks during the Cold War. No country with even a passing interest in its own security would allow this to happen, which is why it's time to ban TikTok and any other CCP-controlled app before it's too late, end quote. Sounds like he's pretty serious about it. He's not messing around. Currently, TikTok is in negotiations with the U.S. Senate Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States over such national security concerns. So basically, TikTok thinks that if they talk it out with government reps, then, we'll believe that it's okay. I'm sure it's possible that they could put certain controls in place that would limit access and whatnot. But when you have a national government that forces their control over every aspect of every business that relates to their company, then it's kind of hard to believe that one large business like this that collects this sort of information that could potentially be used in a bad way against not only the individual but the country. It's kind of hard to believe that the other government, that the Chinese government would allow this company to limit their access. It's like saying, we have this tool that you could use to make your job a lot easier, but I'm not going to let you touch it. It's there. It's going to make life a lot easier for you. But yeah, I'm going to somehow prevent you from accessing it. And, when that government has significant control over this company from every angle you could possibly think of, from a computer aspect, it's really difficult to believe that that company would not only block that government from having access, but also prevent every employee working for them from also blocking the government's access. It only takes one person in the right place with the right access to open the door. So, I agree with these senators here. I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, this is introduced by Senator Marco Rubio from Florida, and also Mike Gallagher from Wisconsin, and Raja Krishnamurthy from Illinois. It sounds like they're pretty serious about it. I'll put links in the description down below where you can read these for yourself. It's pretty interesting. Like I said, let me know what you think. Social media is a very influential part of a lot of people's lives in the Western world, Western countries right now, not just the United States, but also Canada, UK, Europe, you name it. Any country that has internet access is influenced by social media companies, multiple social media companies, along with other things. And China's blocking everything that they don't like. It sounds like it's about time we do the same thing. So let me know what you think in the comments section below. Please share this video with your friends, followers, family members, anybody you think might benefit from it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I'm Pastor Dave from Temple of the Holy Beard. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe, stay sane, keep learning.